was just sitting here thinking about the Matrix and how being in the Marine Corps when I was in the Marine Corps, I was thinking about that when you're that young, and actually I was one of the oldest guys in boot camp at 20 years old because everybody was like 17 and 18. It took me so long because I had an operation before, which took 2 years to heal, and then I went into Marine Corps boot camp. But I was sitting here thinking that that whole experience when you go into the service, but me, myself, I'm specifically talking about the Marine Corps because statistically, and I do my research, I'm not talking what I believe from the Bible or some garbage. I lived this. And I lived with these Caucasus Asians, redneck from the middle of the country, screwing sheep and thinking it's okay. I lived with these people. And when I got out, people were like, why you quit the Marine Corps? Have you ever lived with these people that screw sheep and be like, that sheep coochie, I'm not going to say the word, that sheep coochie just like a woman coochie? I'm like, no, it's no. Anyway, that was one of the fun aspects of being in the Marine Corps around a bunch of Negro hating redneck. Anyway, I'm getting off the subject. I was sitting here thinking that when you're part of the matrix, like I was part of the Marine Corps, work for the Federal Reserve Bank, etc., and people be like, why you? When I was in there, what I was thinking about tonight is when I was in the Marine Corps, it's like I realized tonight for some reason, you go in there at a young age, you know, and I literally was already, going on a man at 20 years old, but most of these teenagers that never really had a childhood going there at their teens, 17, 18, 19 years old, and now you're in boot camp, and even after boot camp, you're in a place where they tell you when to get up, they tell you when to go to sleep, they tell you or give you, they tell you and give you your food, they tell you what to eat and give it to you. You work out at a certain time. You do this at a certain time. You do that at a certain time. So even when you're out of boot camp, even when you're like active military, you're still told when to get up, when to go to sleep, when to do this, what to do, how to do it, run this fast, jump this high. And then you get out, you decide, I don't want to do 20 years of this with these doubles, redneck black people hating devils. So you get out, especially after you put a little hole in your ear for earring. This is my story. I put a little hole in my ear for earring. I don't know no better. And I put a Band-Aid on because, you know, when you get the hole in your ear, da-da-da-da. And the master sergeant, he's like, why you got that bandage on your ear? Oh, I want to get an earring. Go to the office. They gave me a $75 fine. They call it office hours. A $70 fine for destroying. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. I put a little tiny hole in my ear for an earring, and they gave me a fine called office hours. And it was $75. It just so happens that I was about to get out of the Marine Corps, and at that time I was thinking, well, there's nothing back in the Bronx, which there wasn't. So I was thinking about re-signing back up for another 3 years, and then they gave me office hours and said they gave me the office hours $75 fine because I was destroying government property. Okay. So that's when I realized, wait a minute, we were slaves, what they call slaves, just a little while back before me. My great-grandma, great, somebody was a slave in this country. And now, even today, you call me government property? So, no, I didn't resign, and I got out. And everybody like, why you leave the Marine Corps? I can understand why they saying that, because it wasn't shit in the Bronx. It wasn't shit. It wasn't nothing. Zip, zero, nada. The buildings was gone, the jobs was gone, the people were shit. And it's worse today. It's Latinos now. Latinos doing their thing. And the Indians and the Arabs and everybody else is doing their thing. The white peoples is doing their thing. Everybody making money off of my people. And my people is fucking each other over. My people is fucking each other over. Everybody fuck each other over. But my people just fuck each other over. I'm done. Niggas are done. In the next couple of years, if you're not working for them in AI, you're going to be in jail or you're going to be dying from some disease. That's your future. You think they are going to give you reparations? Keep waiting. You think that Jesus is coming? Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Instead of doing for self and kind. You are going to die. Nothing. You are going, listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. You are going to die. Nothing. Zip. Zero. Nada. Because whatever you're doing now and whoever you're doing it to is not going to die with you. You was born alone. You will die alone. Unless you do something in this world, I'm out. Fuck this system, man. Peace.